Welcome back, Bladers, to another set of the week, and this time we're going to take a look at the ultimate steel cook. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. First, we got Dud, the flavor bruh. We got the top effect. The next time you would gain RP, lose all your RP, then double that gain, and then flip this card. Ooh, this is kind of risky, or you have to plan this out correctly. And there's a couple cards I'll mention soon that you can really bank on in this. So this is a good banking card to play. I'm guessing you want to play this either like somewhere not the very beginning, something to set up to play with this card. It is a top effect, so you have to find a way to play cards. If you want to play effects, you have to find a way to play cards before it, or at least an action card that can give you points that way. So I think that would be a card for that. It only works once, so it will flip itself. So it's not too bad. You won't keep losing your RP that way. We got Eaton the Wise has the action effect for each element that you have at least twice in your tableau. Gain 10 RP. Now this is one that's kind of tricky to play, I guess. It is an action card, so you probably want to play this one last to get the most points out of it. You're going to be looking to get either 20 or 30 RP of this one. It's self-included, so you have to find at least something that matches this element, which is air. So at least air twice. Then you have to find those other two elements that you want to put on your tableau, and then flip this card. So you want all your cards to be up by the end of the tournament, and then flip this card for its action, and then score that 30 RP. Next, we have Flavor Flay. We have the play effect. Lose 10 RP. If you cannot flip this card and has the action effect, gain 10 RP. Now, this is an interesting one because you're only going to get 20 RP if you're going to play this card with the action effect, and you have to use the action effect. It's just a lot of work just to get 20 RP in there. I guess it's not going to be too bad if you're going to get rid of that lose 10 somehow in that way. So yeah, find a way to not play that, or at least not lose RP, and I think that 30 is going to be worth it. Chairman Yum has the play effect. If you have at least 4 different types in your tableau, gain 30 RP. This one is quite easy to achieve anyway, so you can just put out those elements and then just score those 30 RP. And for 30 RP for this way, I think for a master set is, again, not too bad. And finally, we have our super rare. Don Rancid has a play effect. If you have at least 4 different elements in your tableau, gain 30 RP. And I'm not sure why this is just a little higher, but it's kind of just the same thing. You can build the same way as the card before with Chairman Yum. 30 RP, again, is pretty good. And it's something I think it's not going to be too hard to achieve. And lastly, we got our deck. Secret Ingredient. Action. Gain 30 RP if you have 6 different elements in your tableau. Gain 30 RP if you have 6 different types in your tableau. 60 RP, again, 60 RP for a deck box is excellent, but you just have to have those cards in there. You can just go ahead and take the rest of it. I mean, you have to have those 6 different elements or types in there. And there's more types than elements. There's only 6 different types, but there are 7 different elements. But you just need 6 of them in there. You just have to keep them face up for the very end, and you have to use it at the very end of the tournament to score. Don't forget to activate that effect, or else you won't get any of those RP. And now we move on to synergy cards with this set that works with each other, and I think the most favorite one is the of Flavor Bruh. It has the top effect, as I mentioned before, that it just doubles your amount of RP that you gain, but you have to be careful because it does reset all that RP that you have given. But if you just look through the card, Eaton West will give you 30 at least 30 at most if you can get the highest in there. So 60 points for that. Flavor Flay, if you lose at 10, but if you use Dud of Flavor Blood for his action effect gaining 30, I think that will work even better. If you can find a way to get Chairman Young and Don Rasted to be behind Dud of Flavor Blood, I think you'll be able to do 60 of those as well. But you have to find other cards to that, and I think you might leave those out with Dud. Secret Ingredient I think also works. This one is actually pretty good. 120 RP you can score up to this. It's one action itself, so I think you can be able to do that. So 30 and 30, and I think it is one action itself. It's I'm just kind of working on the rules in these, but it's I think it's 30 and 30 as one effect. So you can gain 60 RP. Then with the flavor buff, you can make 120 after you lose all your RP and gain double back that. So wow, really cool. And talking about versatility, cards that work with the core set, I think this is a no-brainer. You just have to find the cards, and there are all sorts of cards you can use with the elements and the types that can be found in the core set. So this is an easy one. Just have to find the right cards in there, and hopefully they work together. And you probably want to find cards that do want to stay up. Usually scoring cards, or maybe even some play cards as well. And now we're on to compatibility. Other sets that work with this set. So one, I don't know, but that is probably my favorite card in there. You just have to play it right. And I think the card that would probably help the most is the It's a Better Mousetrap from Mouse card. This one lets you do the scary effect, meaning you can play it anywhere in your tableau, and you can have Dud be the top card for the most part. So if you do that, it opens up just a lot of cards, especially with play effects that can give you a bunch of points. Redoct 10 from 2400, that's 40 RP. That's going to be 80 RP. Frustrating Optimistic Damn Soul, that's going to be 90 RP for that one. A Fly Duke or Electra Los Angeles. Those are very interesting ones because if you can play those at the right time, especially Electra Los Angeles, and having at least a lot more RP, or even Fly Duke could be a very good card to play with Dud. You can really score up a lot of points with those guys. Okay, and then we got Fishy Boat from Broken's Best. That's the mini pack of Board Game Geek promo one, and you can also have Power Play deck as well. So that's another good one you can find. Okay, Clockwork Empire is another one I think will be a good fit for this one because you're going to be having those different cards in your hand, elements or types in there. You can play those cards to score even more for those. I think one that works with Secret Ingredient that might be a little broken, is Shards of Hate. Shards of Hate is a special card from Vex. It has the effect of being any of the elements in there. So elements, I think, can help you out. So that's it for this set. A very interesting set. The Ultimate Steel Cook, all about elements and types, how you can time it, how it's all about timing. You have to build up, then you have to time it and try to score and play, get those really nice, juicy RP. I kind of like this set. This is something I would definitely play with. You do have to be careful though. You have to bring some way to not let your opponent flip your cards, or else it's going to screw up everything for you guys. So, let me know what you think about this set, the Ultimate Steel Cook. Your comments, your cards that you like, cards that you like to combo with in this one. So, love to hear that. Until next time, I'm Ferdinand the Cover Stacker, and I'll see you later, Bladers.